So I'm sharing today some, I guess you can call them floral, artistic things that have been in my family for a very long time. I'll just go ahead and just let you look at an example of one. So these are, I think, fake flowers, but my grandfather, he was a Greek immigrant, and his family had a fur shop. So he took the fur and sort of sewed it into the fake flowers here and made it into a little corsage for my grandmother. I have quite a few of them, but that's just like one example, and here's another one so you can kind of see what they look like. But yeah, I always thought that was such a beautiful part of their love story, and it's just something that has lasted a long time, that's been in my family for years. I didn't actually know about them until one day after my grandparents had passed. We found them. I didn't know what they were. I actually had to ask my dad, and he explained to me, what they were. My grandfather was a very, very tiny little man. They moved to Alabama, I think, I want to say maybe around the 70s. I'm not exactly sure of the dates, but he came from a very big Greek family, and his father was a furrier, so he also became a furrier. But he did eventually sort of deviate from the family business and, went into doing his own things, especially after he served in the war. He did a lot of military-related things. I know at one point he worked at Redstone Arsenal when they did move to Alabama. So he was the one that kind of left where all of my family came in from New York and just came out here sort of on a whim, really. But that's actually why we're in Alabama now. So yeah, he's a very interesting and definitely a brave person, because I think it's hard for people to leave a place that, all of your family immigrated to, which, hubs like New York City, for example, and spread out to places where no one, especially, Alabama, being that at that time it was pretty rural. So very brave person, and clearly very loving and romantic too. I've held on to those things for such a long time. He passed away when I was pretty young, but the stories of him have definitely lived on, and as well as the things he left behind.